I'm here to give you a quick tour of the new Lekki Phase 1. Lekki Foreshore starts at the end of Freedom Way. So if you're conversant with Freedom Way, the end of the Freedom Way starts the Lekki Foreshore. That is the new Lekki Phase 1, right? Where everybody wants to get a piece of the Lekki Foreshore. So this Saturday afternoon, I am ready to give you a drive-through. So there are two things I want to show you. I want to show you apartment and 5-bedroom villa. First of all, I'll give you a drive-through into the areas that are being developed in the Lekki Foreshore. I'll show you Orange Island, at least entrance to Orange Island. So I'll just take you around, then give you a drive-through into the developing areas, and then of course show you the 2-bedroom apartment and the 5-bedroom villa. Okay, so we're driving towards the end of Freedom Way. Freedom Way is a popular road in Lekki Phase 1, okay, that connects the Admiralty Way. Okay, so we're driving towards the end, and at this end we have this beautiful estate called the Periwinkle. On my right hand side is a lovely place. So you see the gate right in front is where the Lekki Foreshore starts. That's the beginning. So on my right here, you see this is Periwinkle Estate. Yeah, this is the gate. Let's go. So this is the access gate into Lekki Foreshore. So Periwinkle is the last estate on Freedom Way before you get into Lekki Foreshore. So this is Lekki Foreshore. And by the way, Lekki Foreshore, like many other parts of Lekki Phase 1, is a reclaimed land from water, you can see. So many of the big real estate developers in this city are all here doing the best they can, okay, bringing in their expertise. So we are on the road now. We're inside Lekki Foreshore, right? So I'm going to drive to the end of it just to give you a view. On the right here is also a part of Periwinkle. So they have an estate behind the one we saw. Let's keep going. So again, welcome to Lekki Foreshore. We get to the end where this car is coming out from, right, is where we're going. But I want to take you to the end since we're on a tour, right? I'll take you to the end to show you where the Orange Island is. At least I will show you the gate that leads to the Orange Island. So the Orange Island has been here for a while. Is an estate that is sold out. You know, people have bought up the land and all that, and just gradually building. So, and there's another construction company called the RKK. RKK is developing an area, a site and service estate where people can buy land and build. But I understand they have not commenced sale of the land. They are still doing the infrastructure. Because you know, anything around Lagos, anyone who wants to show, any company that wants to show its worth and value will first of all, you know, put infrastructure in place. Okay, so we've gotten to the end of the Lekki Foreshore. On the right hand side is where RKK is developing their new has their new developments. So they are currently working on their infrastructure. Let me zoom in so you can see. This is their entrance, okay? This is the security point. Yeah, you can see the RKK. So they have not put the plots of land in market yet. Let me show you their signage. It's a huge construction company. RKK. So, and on my left hand side is Orange Island. This is the gate. This is the entrance into the Orange Island. This is the entrance into the Orange Island. Okay, so let's make a U-turn so that we can continue with the houses that I want to show you. So where we're going into now, we're going to properties called The Nest and Broome Heights 7. So Broome Heights 7 is a block of apartments, and they also have 5-bedroom villas. So this area we're getting into now is area you see there are a lot of developments. Different estate developers are just doing their bits. I call it competition, because when there's a healthy competition, it drives price down and everybody wants to be the best. Because whatever you build on this land here, trust me, you have to make it the best, because the land, this area is premium, right? So many of them are so busy constructing, trying to put finishing touches. Many of the buildings are all erected, and they're just doing the finishing. I hope you're enjoying this store, especially for those who do not know about the new side of Lekki Phase 1. Okay, so sorry, this is a drive-through, so I just hope you can get the best you can from it. I just don't want to take you to the property without showing you the environment. Because of course, most times when you buy a property, you are actually buying the environment, you are buying infrastructure. You don't want to buy a beautiful house that is situated in area you do not like. So this is the entrance into this area. Thank you. So this is where you have a mirage of development. Okay, we're just going to drive down for you to see. I just want you to understand the property I want to show you. I don't want you to just get interested in the house itself without knowing the environment, because there are a lot of things online these days. You see the property, you like it, but you don't know what it looks like driving down there. These are all fully detached houses, but this is not where we are coming to. So you're seeing all these areas are the land here are all bought by mostly by developers. Mostly. Like I said, this is a reclaimed area, but it's solid. It's solid. They did a very good job here. All the land here have been sold. The owners are probably just waiting to start building. Sorry if this video is a bit long. It's a tour, and I want you to catch a glimpse of what's going on here. Let me pause and show you. You can see some of the houses here, like the one right in front. That white one is almost ready. Most of these ones you see here are all villas. Okay, they're all villas. Villas mean fully detached. Okay, so, and let's proceed. I don't want to just get to the property and start to show you. I want us to get there together. So please permit my video if it is long. So these ones are starting to do their own foundation and drafts. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. Everybody is busy. Everybody is busy. You can see behind these are all fully detached houses. Okay, and where we're going to is towards my right. You can see a lot of workers trying to meet deadlines. Yeah. We're still in Lekki Phase 1. Like I said, it's the new Lekki Phase 1. So we're going to access another security check. This is where the houses I want to show you are. Thank you. So here we are. The ones on the right are the 5-bedroom villas, and also on the left. Both right and left are the 5-bedroom villas. Okay, so we're coming back to it. So let's get to the 2-bedroom side, and we'll continue from there, because that is where I have to park my car. Sorry, there's a lot of obstruction on the road. It's a construction site. So right in front of me is the Broom Height 7. That's the block of apartments. Nicely built, solid house. We're going to get into it shortly. That's the site office. So, okay, guys, welcome to our spots for today. I'm going to take you first to the two-bedroom apartment. You can see where I am is all construction. That's the building we're going to behind me. Okay. Um, right behind also is the site office, right? And of course, on the other side behind me is where we have the villas. Those are the fully detached houses, the ones we saw at at the entrance. Okay. So talking about the two-bedroom apartments, the facilities we have top-notch facilities. Of course, gym, um, swimming pool, everything here is state of the art. It's not just your regular facilities, right? You may not be able to see all of that now because they are still working, and this is the best time to key in. There's going to be pool, gym, um, of course, facility management office. There will be co-work space where people can come and just step out of the apartment and come somewhere and work. There will also be an entertainment room, like game room, where you can do snooker, tennis, okay, just generally game room. And of course, there will be a concierge. Also, this is a building of G+4. That's ground floor plus 4 on top. And I forgot, it's coming with a modern elevator. Yes, modern, because many people put all manner of elevators these days. This is solid. Let me take you into the showroom so you will see what it looks like. This is the ground floor. This is the ground floor of one of the wings. Ground floor, of course, is the parking. So the units are from first floor. Okay, so this is what the two-bedroom apartment looks like. This is actually a showroom, okay, where people can come in and just check out what their unit, if they buy, what it will look like. This the living room is massive. Look at how big the living room is. Okay, this is the living room. So you can play around with this space here. So the whole essence of the showroom is to give you an idea of how you can beautify yours. This is the dining area. It's an open kitchen. An open kitchen. The kitchen is also quite big, very big. Here is the guest toilet. Sorry, it's a bit dark here because you can see workers there trying to do some finishing touch. So they had to take off the light, or have to take out the light. So let's see the two rooms. This is the master bedroom. Okay, it's sizable. And of course, there is the second room. Sorry, it is dark. Nowhere in a construction site. So this is the two bed, and this one costs 270 million on 12 months payment plan. Okay. So here we are at the 5-bedroom villa section. In the villa section, we have two types of 5-bedroom. We have 5-bedroom on 2 floors plus ground floor. That's ground floor plus 2. Then we have 5-bedroom on ground floor plus 1. So 1 bedroom downstairs, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom up. While the other parts, the other type is on 2 floors. So it's big and it has 2 boys' quarter. One has 1 boys' quarter, the second one has 2 boys' quarter, and the one with 2 boys' quarter is on 3 floors: ground floor, first floor, second floor. While the one with One boys quarter has just ground floor and first floor. They are all 5 bedroom villas, fully detached, and they all come with swimming pool, gym. Okay, and the beauty of this Lekki Foreshore is that eventually the Orange Island is going to have an access out of this place from the Orange Island. So here is strategically located and you have access to major roads. Of course, Ikoyi is just behind there. Okay, so let me show you, let me turn my camera and show you what the 5 beds look like. Voila. So this is the 5 bed. The whole of this line are the 5 bedroom villas. They are all fully detached. Okay, so this is the one that I explained to you that is on ground floor plus 2 floors, right? This has two swimming pools. Sorry, this has a swimming pool, gym, and it's quite big. You can see it's on 2 floors plus golf, and it has 2 boys quarters. Okay, all the ones on this line, all of this, you can see they are all on 2 floors, except the few at the end there that are just on ground floor and one extra floor. But everything on this road is 5 bedroom villa here in Lekki Foreshore, Lekki Phase 1. Right, so you can see it's a very busy day for the workers because people are already committed to many of these units here. So, and you know what they say about deadline, it matters a lot just for integrity's sake. And another interesting thing about this, ones on 2 floors, ground floor plus 2, they all have different designs. You can see this one, you can see the design in front is different from this one, but they are all the same inside. Check on the screen, you see the price and the payment plan, all 12 months payment plan. So their swimming pools are right behind. So I hope you enjoyed this tour, and I believe it wasn't too long. I just thought to show you what's happening in the environment rather than just getting into the showroom. Unfortunately, the 5 bedroom villa, they haven't gotten the showroom ready yet for me to show you. So due to safety measures, I couldn't get right in because there are so many workers in each unit. Okay, but the 2 bed, I'm sure you understood it. The good thing about this development, or even the developer, they do solid work, right? They do solid, even from the building of the 2 bed block, you will see that it is something different. This one is better than the ones you have around Freedom Road for just one reason. The off Freedom Way new development is a bit of a cluster. Yeah, it's a bit of a cluster, but the owners, developers of this one, they are very particular. They put their drainages in place even before they started building. Drainage is very important. Unlike the other side of off Freedom Way, there's a lot of cluster, and you know what happens when it rains. So this is a more advanced and more development for the elite. So give me a call if this matches what you need, and if you have more questions, I'll be here to attend to you. See you in my next one. Again, this is Lekki Foreshore in Lekki Phase 1. See you in my next one.